In this video, we're going to look at annual percentage rates, effective annual rates, and how to compare the two. And here we see our equation, where our effective annual rate is equal to the quantity of 1 plus our APR divided by m raised to the m minus 1. Our APR is going to be our annual percentage rate. Our m is the number of compounding periods per year. So for example, if we earned or paid interest on a monthly basis, m would be equal to 12. If it were daily, it would be 365. And you'll notice that our APR divided by m is going to be equal to our periodic rate. So if we look at the substitution in these two equations, we'll see that APR divided by our number of compounding periods per year is equal to our periodic rate. And we'll see it in our calculations. But the EAR for a quoted rate of 1% that's compounded annually is not the same as the effective annual rate for 1% compounded semi-annually or quarterly or monthly or any other time period. And here we can look at a series of examples. You'll see in the top left our formula to calculate EAR. The solution for the effective annual rate using the formula will appear on the bottom part of the slide. In the table, you'll see that we're going to calculate effective annual rates where our APR is going to be 8%. So this entire table is going to assume that our APR is 8%. On the top right, you'll see the beginning of the method in order to calculate our effective annual rate using our BA2+. And on the right side, you'll see all of the steps that we're going to take on our financial calculator. Again, this assumes an APR of 8%. Here you see our BA2+, and if you're working through this method on a BA2+, this is the process. First thing we want to do is make sure that we clear the time value of money worksheet. So we're going to hit second. And we're going to use the function above 2 where it says I convert, right? So we're going to use that feature on our BA2+ to convert an APR to an effective annual rate or the other way around. So I'm going to hit the number 2. And I'm going to clear that worksheet, so I'm going to hit second and then the clear button. And so now we've walked through the first 4 steps on the right side for the calculator. Now we can type in our APR, which is 8. And we need to make sure that we hit enter. Enter and equals are not the same thing, so we need to hit enter. We're going to hit the down arrow twice. And that gives us our number of compounding periods per year. And in this case, we're going to change that to 365. And again, I'm going to hit enter. Enter and equals are not the same thing. We'll hit an up arrow. And then I'm going to hit compute to calculate our effective annual rate. And if we were to solve this, both the formula method and the calculator version, we'll see that our effective annual rate is 8.328% with an APR of 8%, assuming daily compounding. Now we can move on to monthly compounding. First thing I'm going to do is hit second, and then I convert. And then I'm going to clear it. So I'm going to hit second and the clear button. We're going to type in our nominal rate. And again, that nominal rate is going to be our APR. We're not going to type it in as a decimal. It's going to be our annual percentage rate. In this case, our APR is 8%. So we're going to type in 8. And then hit enter. Enter and equals are not the same thing. Down arrow twice. We'll change our compounding frequency to 12 because there are 12 months in a year. Then hit enter. Then go back up to our effective annual rate by hitting the up arrow and then hitting compute. And here we'll see for both solutions that our monthly effective annual rate, assuming an APR of 8% and monthly frequency, is 8.30%.